Hey, what's up, guys? I want to share a story with you guys. So, I posted on Facebook that me and my girl, we went to Jekyll Island, Georgia, which is on the Atlantic coast. It's South Georgia. So, basically, it was a very beautiful island. It wasn't what we expected, to be completely honest with you. Because when we got up there, we were assuming it was going to be a tourist area where you would have historical stuff. And that's exactly what we thought it was, historical stuff. And when we got up there, that's exactly what it wasn't. It was more like a place where people were living, people were shopping. So I was kind of confused when we got there because I was like, this is not what I expected at all. So, like I said, getting to Jekyll Island, we ended up going to the Driftwoods, which is very beautiful. And like I said, the whole time we were there, it was very beautiful, very relaxing, and pretty cool actually, just to be on this island. So, I would say, would I go again? Yeah, possibly. But the downfall of going to Jekyll Island was the fact that we went to this restaurant. And the restaurant basically sucked. That's where we had a bad experience. It was like a touristy restaurant, right? The menu was very lackluster. Not too much on there that was like anything you're going to write home about. So we ended up getting a quesadilla with chicken. It was okay. Then my girl ends up getting a taco salad. And it came with black beans, which are gross, and this corn salsa type of stuff. And she said, I don't want the corn salsa with beans. I just want the rest of the taco salad. So you're like, okay, that makes total sense. So, and also we told the waiter we want a queso dip with chorizo and jalapeno pepper. So you would assume they would be able to get the jalapenos and the chorizo in the cheese dip. So for one, they bring the taco salad to the table, which for one, it already had the beans and corn in it. Also, she said ground beef, not chicken. So you're like, why would you put chicken in it instead of the ground beef? So they messed up the order because it had the beans, chicken, and also it had the corn. And we were like, that's not what we want. That's not what we ordered. So we have another waiter come by because I flagged them down. And I said, this is what we ordered and this is what we got. So she takes it back and I go, we didn't get any queso dip. And we're waiting for the queso dip and she brings the queso dip over. Like, I'm assuming she was like a manager or something. And she basically like tosses it on the table. Like, I don't give a shit. And we're like, are you a manager? Who are you? Because she didn't introduce herself as, I'm manager so-and-so. It was just a girl that I seen walking around outside. So I didn't know if that was a manager or just some random ass lady. And that is exactly what me and my girl said. Is that the manager? Who is that? So when another waiter came over, I said, hey, we're supposed to get chorizo and jalapenos in the queso dip, and we didn't get that. And I'm guessing the manager was here, and she threw down the queso on the table, like actually like tossed it on the table. And I was like, that was very rude. And I wasn't trying to be an asshole or anything like that. I was just trying to get our food order correctly because we ordered a certain way of food and we want to get the food that we ordered. We don't want to end up paying for shit that we did not get. Does that make sense? Absolutely. So, I guess it's the manager comes by and she walks up to us and goes, oh, did you get what you ordered? And I said, well, no. You gave us queso that we ordered, but there's no jalapenos or chorizo in it. We want that replaced. And we definitely want her food to be replaced. We want her food to be correct. So they went back. About a couple minutes later, they brought the right stuff. And I was like, how do you mess the order up so poorly that it takes me to complain 2 or 3 times before you get the order correct? The lady who was taking the order didn't write it down, so she was all going off of thought. So I'm not the kind of dude who usually sends my food back, but I'm not the kind of dude who's going to sit here and pay for shit that I did not get. So I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was just like, yo, you messed up. Give us our food correctly. This is what we ordered. This is what we want. So was the food good? I'll say it like this. Was the food good? It was okay. The meat that she got was alright. The taco shell that she had was pretty flavorful. My food was average at best. It was kind of, you get what you pay for type of thing, right? And you're at like a touristy area, so it was just like they had to throw a lot of stuff together. But like I said, the menu sucked. It wasn't a huge menu with a lot of choices on there, but the wait staff was terrible. Is it something that I'm gonna go back and eat there again? Absolutely not. If I go to Jekyll Island again, I'll just go and see the things that I've seen before. Go to the beautiful beach, maybe do some shopping, but I will definitely not go to that restaurant. That restaurant was lackluster, expensive for what you get, and the food service was just completely whack. So that is what happened when I went to Jekyll Island this Saturday. Like I said, it was a beautiful drive up there. It was a cool time being on the island, but like I said, I didn't realize when we got up there was neighborhoods, there was people living on the island. I thought it was like when we were Googling what there is to do there, it was talking about historical stuff. And that's exactly what we thought it was. Historical district, like you'd see in St. Augustine, like see a fort, see some old things. But no, it was basically residential neighborhoods with certain things. The only way you could see the historical stuff was take like a tour and pay for like a trolley to tour the island, I guess. Because I didn't see anything that was historical at all. But if you ever go to Jekyll Island, I definitely recommend staying the hell away from the restaurant. I thought the restaurant was going to be good. I thought it was going to be good Mexican food. And the food was, like I said, maybe a 5 out of 10. The food service was a 1 out of 10 because they messed the order up so poorly. So the time spending with my girl at Jekyll Island was good. It's always great to spend good quality time with the girl, because it's always great to see your significant other and hang out and do fun things. But the food sucked, the service sucked, and we'll never go back again. So if you're ever on Jekyll Island in South Georgia, don't go to the restaurant. Just eat when you get off the island, because it's terrible. So as always, it's your boy Trevor, back with another one, baby.